guys, hi, hello, hey guys, what's up? If you know who I am, hey guys, what's up? It's Daniela. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Daniela, and I have been making mediocre videos on the internet for officially 10 years as of today, which I can't believe it either. It's crazy. It does not feel like it's been that long, but that is what this video is going to be about. And if you've been watching me for quite some time, you probably know that every year on my YouTubeversary, I make a video like this. And this year is a special one because it officially marks 10 years. One whole decade. That is crazy. Double digits. It does not feel like it's been that long. But at the same time, I feel like I have grown up on here, and so much has happened in the last 10 years, and I just wanted to sit down and talk about it and just commemorate this very special milestone. I cannot believe it. When I started posting videos on here, I was this little tiny 11-year-old who I didn't even look 11 years old. I looked probably 8 or 9 because I was always a very small child. And I was this little 11-year-old girl playing a random composition on the violin that I composed at a camp that I was attending at the time. And that was the video that started this whole journey, and I cannot believe it. If I had never posted that video, I don't think I would be where I'm at now. And it's so crazy to think that one thing that happened 10 years ago, it defines, well, I guess not really defines, but it affects what my life is now. I feel like my life would be different if I hadn't posted that one video 10 years ago at the age of 11 and a half, which is so crazy because I was just a kid back then, and my life was so different back then than it is now. And I have definitely grown up and matured and changed in the last 10 years, and that is so crazy. And I have made so many friends on here too, a couple of whom, my grammar is fantastic today, a couple of whom I've even met in person, which was just so amazing. Every time I've met 2 of my internet friends in person, and they were both amazing, and it's just so crazy to think that all this happened because I posted a video of me playing violin 10 years ago. What? That is so crazy. And if you don't know the story behind my first video, so basically I was attending a chamber music camp because I used to do so many music camps, and so I was attending a chamber music camp that I actually went to for a long time. I think I went for how many years? I think 7 or 8 years or something. I went to this camp every single year. And so basically there was electives, and one of the electives was composition. And for some reason, composition was the one, it was the one I chose every single year. I don't know why. It was just it was my favorite. I really loved to compose music and just use my imagination. And so that particular video was filmed at the elective showcase, where it was exactly what it sounds like. We would all perform what we were working on in our electives for our parents. And so my parents filmed that video for me, and So that's kind of the story behind that video. And it was a 12-tone piece that I composed, which I'm actually, like, to this day, I'm still proud of it. Because even though at the time I'd only been playing violin for a year, I was actually so proud of my composition. And it was a 12-tone piece. If you're not a music nerd, you probably don't know what that is. But if you're interested, you can Google it. It's very interesting. You can go down a rabbit hole. But I had recently learned about 12-tone music from a YouTube video that my dad actually showed me. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. And so I decided to compose my own 12-tone piece, and that was that video. And you can go watch that video. It's still on YouTube. It's still public for, like, literally anyone to see. You can go watch it. You can go on my channel page and sort by oldest, and it's there. You can watch it. And you can comment on it. That Daniela from 10 years later sent you. Actually, I challenge you to do that after you watch this video, or pause it and do it now. I don't really care. But yeah, so yeah, that was that video, and then that sparked a new hobby for me. Fun fact, I actually created my channel like a year before I actually started posting on it, and I always intended to post on it, but for some reason I never did. Like, I never got around to it until that one video went up, and then I decided that was gonna be the start of my YouTube journey. And here we are now, 10 years later, and still on that grind, on that YouTube grind. And I have changed so much. I have learned so much about editing and filming and being confident in front of the camera. I was a little 11-year-old girl that did not know how to talk to a camera. Like, let me just tell you, if you watch some of my old videos, you're gonna notice how much I, not stutter, but what's the word I'm looking for? I'm literally doing it now. You're gonna know, stammering, that's the word I was looking for. You're gonna notice how much I stammer in a lot of my old videos, because I did not know how to talk to a camera. It's not like I was shy in front of the camera, I was just not used to it. And now it feels natural. It doesn't even really feel like I'm talking to a camera now. It feels like I'm talking to a person. Like I'm talking to you, the person who's watching this video, even though technically I am talking to a camera, but it doesn't really feel weird for me now because I've been doing it for so long. But if you go back on some of my old videos, you're gonna like notice how awkward I am, because I was really awkward. I mean, to be honest, I'm still awkward, but I've gotten so much more confident in front of the camera. And also, I've learned so much about editing. Another thing you're going to notice about my old videos is I did not know how to edit, like, at all. Literally, all I knew how to do was attach some clips together, and that's all I knew how to do. I did not know how to, like, cut out stuff. My watch fell off. I'm fixing it. But I did not know how to cut out stuff. I did not know how to, like, add in music or anything. All I knew how to do was put clips together, and that was it. That was my editing. But I've learned so much about editing, and I have gotten better at it, and I've gotten better editing software. I use iMovie now, which, by the way, I'm just gonna get on my soapbox about something. iMovie, I feel like a lot of people sleep on it. iMovie is actually really good, especially considering that it is free. It's honestly, it's the best video editing software I've ever used. I don't feel the need to pay for Final Cut Pro, because in my opinion, iMovie is great. Like, I've been using iMovie for 4 years now? A little bit less than that, actually. And it's great. I love it. And I've been using it ever since I got my MacBook, which was about 3.5 years ago. And yeah, but I did not have a MacBook when I started YouTube. I had like a Dell computer, I think it was, and I had this, I'm gonna be honest, it was a terrible editing software. It worked for a while, but eventually I needed to upgrade. but it was this like free editing software that was very, very basic. It was called Pitivi, spelled P-I-T-I-V-I, if you want to know. It was very basic, and it worked in the beginning, but eventually I had to upgrade. But yeah, that was what I started on, and yeah, my editing was very basic, but I've learned so much in the last 10 years, and I've just been on the grind. And you guys probably noticed that I post so many violin covers lately. My channel basically has turned into a violin cover channel. But I don't want it to turn into solely a violin cover channel. I want to still do other videos as well, but I also enjoy making violin covers, and I enjoy posting them. So I do post a lot of violin covers on here, but this channel is also for other videos as well, like this one. And also there's going to be a very special video coming up. I'm going on a very special vacation. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because you're going to have to wait and see what it is. I'm going to keep it, I'm going to leave you hanging. I'm going to leave a little cliffhanger because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I am going to post a video of it. My watch keeps falling off. I really need to get a new watch, which is so weird because I only got this one last year, but this part is like breaking already. And I got a new watch for like literally the same reason, because my old one worked just fine, but the band was like breaking off. But anyway, so yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about is through doing YouTube, one of the big things is I discovered the world of collab channels. If you know me or have been watching me for a long time, you probably know that I was a die-hard fan of the Sax channels. Rip the Sax channels, rest in peace. I hope they are resting peacefully. Which I really shouldn't joke about that, because the reason they ended was not a very good reason, which I'm not going to get into that. You can Google it if you're so inclined. But I used to always watch the Sax channels. I literally watched them every single day, and you guys probably know that if you've been watching me for a while. I was never actually on the channels, but I was a really big fan, and I'm sure you guys probably, if you've been watching my videos, you probably know what the Sax channels are, because I used to talk about them all the time in my videos. I was not on the Sax channels, but I was on other smaller collab channels, such as the Golden channels. You've probably heard me talk about that too. And I'm currently on a channel called WowzerfyingSquad. You can check it out, shameless plug. But yeah, I discovered the world of collab channels, and if I had not started making videos, I don't think I would have ever discovered that, because it was a couple months after I posted my first video, and I discovered like 7 Supergirls and all those channels, and I was intrigued, and I basically fell down a rabbit hole, and that became the start of one of my favorite after-school pastimes, which was watching all the new videos from the Sax channels that had been uploaded that day. I literally would do that every single day after I got home from school. It was a thing. Like, it was a whole routine that I had. Like, I had this whole routine of like checking like each of the channels. Like, I had a specific order that I would check them in, and I would just watch every new video. And that's what I would do every single day for 5 years. And yeah. And it was actually about 5 years ago now that the channels shut down. So this year it would have been 10 years also since I started watching those channels. And also I even got the opportunity to go to one of the 7 Supergirls meet and greets, which was so much fun, and it was so unreal, and it was amazing. And I made a video of that too, and if you want to check that out, you can sort by popular, because it is one of my most viewed videos. It's not the most popular video on my channel, but it's up there. It has like a couple thousand views, so if you want to watch that, you can sort by popular, and you'll probably find it in like the top 10 or top 15 or something. But yeah, it's called Daniela plus 7 Supergirls plus meet and greet equals best day ever, or something to that effect. So you can watch it. It was so much fun, so amazing, and that video did really well too, because a lot of people who watched my channel at the time also watched the Sax channels, because even though I was not on the channels, I feel like a lot of people associated me with the Sax channels just because I would talk about them so much. Like, people knew, like, if you watched my channel at the time, you knew that I watched the Sax channels. Like, you just knew. It was just one of those things that you knew, because it was a well-known fact on my channel. But yeah, you can go watch that video. It's also still on YouTube to this day. And also, by the way, I never like delete my old videos, which I feel like is a weird thing, but I don't delete my old videos because I like to keep them up for memories. And a lot of my old videos, like, I don't have them anywhere else, because I edited them on my old computer, which I no longer have. And so like, YouTube is like the only place that those exist, so I like to keep those. And especially like the 7 Supergirls meet and greet video, that one, for one, it did really well, and two, like, it was just like, the memories were amazing, and I'm always going to cherish the memories even if I don't have the video, but the video is always going to be there. I'm never going to delete that video, so if you want to watch it, you can. Yeah, it's on YouTube. If you want to watch it now, you can literally go watch it now. It's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I'm just the type of person, I don't like to delete my old stuff. Like, I like to keep it up there. I just feel like I just don't like to get rid of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I have rambled enough now. Yeah, so if you want to go, like, watch some of my old videos, I mean, I'm not stopping you. I think they're very cringe, but if you want to watch them, you can. If you want to laugh at how cringy I was, I mean, I'm not stopping you. I would not be offended if you laughed at my old videos, because I would too. I would laugh at my own old videos, to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, I have rambled enough now. It's been 10 years on YouTube, and I just hope for many, many, many more amazing years. And I say it all the time, I make mediocre videos on the internet, because honestly, I do. My videos might be mediocre, but the important thing is I have fun making them, and I cherish all the memories, and that's what makes them so special. And that's what makes this journey so special, is it's not about how good my videos are. It's about all the things that happen, and how much fun I have, and how much enjoyment I get out of it. I really do enjoy making videos, and I really do enjoy sharing my random life moments on the internet, and it's just something I enjoy doing. And stay tuned for more videos, because there will be more videos to come, and I am so excited for what more this journey is going to bring me. But as of now, this video is going to come to an end, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, make sure to give it a thumbs up anyway, because it helps the algorithm. I don't know if it actually does, but I'm just going to say that. And with that, that is pretty much it, and I will see you guys, the subscribers and viewers, in my next video, which will hopefully be the special trip that I announced earlier in this video. Peace out, y'all. Woo!